Hey folks, today is May the 13th. It's currently 7:15 in the afternoon. We're going to do our Promax Gold EA week 1 update, and this is for the, where is it at here? New Promax EA. They did an update. If you guys recall in the last video, I had that error, and basically that meant that I have to update the version of the EA that I had. I went ahead and did that, and somebody recommended me last week that I try out the preset 3, and so that's what I kind of went with for this week, since we finished up with our, where's it at here, trailing stop settings, and we did do 12 weeks of the trailing stop settings. So we definitely went through and covered that pretty thoroughly, I think. And whether or not we go through and cover, where's it at here, this new updated version of the EA with the preset 3, is going to kind of be determined by the results of the poll that I put out. But just so you guys can get an idea of account 3 and how it's done, we can see right here, this is the vendor's account, and you can see they did 2.52% or $39.26. And you can see for the month of May, they're currently up 5.18%. So it's definitely doing very well at present. All right, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and see how I did this week. Pull this back up. And I will show you guys the results, or the current results on the poll as well momentarily. I want to give anybody that hasn't had a chance to see the poll. I didn't mention it in the previous video. I put it out after I did last week's video, so I wanted to make sure I showed you guys the poll that I'm going to show you momentarily. Wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to get their vote in. All right, so let's see here. This week we actually did 1.94%. And so we're definitely on our way to making some new higher highs here. And again, I definitely have faith that we'll be able to get there with the Promax EA. It might take some time, but I definitely think that we can get back to that point. All right, let us now take a look at the news for the week and then jump into the VPS. And as we can see here, we're looking for U.S. news. Nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we had USD core CPI. On Thursday, we had USD PPI, and nothing on Friday. All right, let's go ahead, jump into the VPS and see what happened this week. All right, so as we can see here, we're running the new version of the Promax EA. Got a smiley face up there now. And over here with my FX book, we got our smiley face. So everything's running the way it should be. First day of the week was the 9th. All right, so as we can see here, we got started closing out right there. We only had 2 losing trades this week. And it looks like that is what? 54 cents and $34.65. And we had some very nice winning trades this week. $88.77, $20.90, and this $34.65 loss all closed out as a group. And these 2 trades right here kept us well into profit. So definitely happy to see that. We had 2 independent trades, $22.50, $22.50. And then we had another small group, $48.10, and a 54-cent loss. So definitely did phenomenally this week. And as always, happy to see no trades open going into the weekend. So definitely a great start with the new settings that they put out. And let us come back over here. One thing I want to take a look at or show you guys is the new product that I'm going to look at potentially testing here. Where's my results for the poll? We'll take a look at this in a second. Let's take a quick peek at the poll results. So this is where we're at right now. Like I said, I wanted to show this in a video to give anybody that hasn't had a chance to vote in it a chance to do that. So we'll either continue testing out these new settings for 4 weeks. If that's what you guys want to do, definitely come in and vote right here. Or if you're ready to see something new, we'll do maybe 1 more week of testing for the new settings here, and then we'll move on to potentially this one right here, FX Scalper X, and I'll go into details about this one a little bit momentarily. So as you can see at present, 37% of people want to test out the new settings right here, preset 3, and 63% of people are ready to test out something new. Now, after we take a look at this new product here, some of you guys might want to swap sides here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's called FX Scalper 1. We'll take a look at their MyFX book in a moment here. All right, we build next generation trading products and MetaTrader to help unprofitable traders become profitable. Then, of course, they have a few copies of the MyFX book links here. All right, get the FX Scalper bundle today. So they have a few products. All right, so the main thing, we got reviews down here. You guys can come and check this out. All right, do your trades keep you up at night? Tired of blowing accounts? Tired of searching online for the perfect strategy? Tired of staring at charts all day? Obviously, they have a frequently asked questions section. All right, let's see here. Minimum amount I can start with. Recommended at least 500. Can I use any broker? Yes. Do you have a MyFX book? Yes. We'll take a look at those in a moment. Should I let a robot trade for me? What is FX Scalper X? All right, it's a series of trading robots, algorithms, softwares that were designed to help unprofitable traders become profitable. 99% of traders failed trying to trade manually. Automating your trading by using bots, software, or algorithms is the way to go. All right, now let's see what results they have actually had. And if you guys recall, remember now, February and March were where we took some heavy losses across several different expert advisors. All right, so we got FX Scalper X here with this broker. All right, so it looks like this week they were down 0.30%. And I want us to take a look at February and March. So as we can see here, 13.4% for February and 19.68% for March. And if you guys recall, like I said, a lot of different bots were taking heavy losses because the war was starting around somewhere in here, and we were taking some pretty heavy hits in this area. And this EA definitely did extremely well for that period. Obviously right now, basically a break-even week, 0.30%. But overall, we can see they've done pretty consistently. You definitely expect there to be some low months, 1.15% in December. But back here in September, 12.44%, 9.99%. And going into 2022, they've had several months over 10% and one approaching 20%. All right, let's see what the average right now is. So the average is 9.95%. Definitely very nice. And it looks like they have some drawdown right now at present. So we'll see if they can handle that going into next week here. All right, let's check out the next account. As we can see here, this one's on LQDFX. This week, again, I'm assuming this is because of the drawdown, 0.01%, so right around break even. And as we can see again, February and March, they were able to make profits here. All right, let's check out this last one. Again, they're in some heavy drawdown here. And as we can see, 0.95% at present. And as we can see, February of 2022, 20.93%. March 15.59%, April or 8.52%, and so far for May 2.88%. And as you can see, they did very well for 2021. So you guys kind of get an idea. And on average, 11.18%. Again, this one's with IC Markets. So this just gives you an idea across 3 different brokers how the EA has performed. And obviously, I'll be testing on a different broker as well. And that's IC Markets. This one was LQDFX. That's one I'll probably be using. And it looks like that has the lowest rate of return for the month of 5.29%. And this last one is Hanko Trade, average monthly of 9.95%. But I'm seeing some pretty heavy drawdown right now. And one thing I didn't notice, I'm not sure if this EA, I'm not sure what the how it trades. I don't see anything as far as that. 24/7 support, 100% automated trading. So if you guys know anything about this EA, let me know in the comment section. Because now that I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing anything as far as how the EA trades. So we might have to look into that. And I'm sure, what is this? Trustpilot scores. So I'm assuming that they have, what is that? 5 stars on Trustpilot. Definitely really nice. All right. So again, it all comes back to, where was it at? All comes back to this. Now that you guys have seen what I'm kind of looking at, FX Scalper X, you guys can decide right there if you want to continue testing the new version of the Promax EA and see how that does, or if you want to go ahead and jump over to something that averages, what is this, above 5% per week. And as we can see here, some of these were above 5% per week. Obviously, every week is not going to be that good. I should have put 5% per month. That's what I definitely should have put there. Because as we can see here, some months it approaches that 5% per week. As you can see here, like 19.68%. That's approaching that. But a lot of these weeks, a lot of these months, I should say, here's one, 26.19%. But most of them are around 10% from what I've seen with this one. And that drawdown kind of bothers me. Right now, it's back to basically around their starting point and pretty much all of their accounts here. So I'm going to continue to watch this regardless of what the poll says. But we'll let this run, I'm guessing, into next week. So on the 20th, when I do the next update, we'll basically go ahead and decide at that point what the poll looks like. And some of you guys who maybe have already voted, maybe you see that is averaging maybe 10% per month, or you see the drawdowns not where you would like it to be. So you might want to start testing for another 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, maybe I can find something new that we can look at testing, because there are so many products out there right now. And I've been approached by several different vendors. You know, I kind of just want to try something new. We've kind of focused a lot on the Scenery Advice products. You know, we're currently testing Promax and we're testing Red Horse. We've already tested Swing VIP. So I kind of want to see what else is out there to test. All right, with that being said, I don't recall. Okay, yeah, I've already showed you guys the VPS here. Now let's go ahead, and we've actually already taken a look at the vendor's results as well. We took a look at that here. He did 2.52%. And just the vendor's results on this, what is this? Preset 3. We can actually see here the vendor's results for this preset since February when he started have actually been pretty phenomenal as well. 14.46%, 19.3, 11.26, 5.18, and we still have 2.5 weeks to go in the month. And the average right now is 14.53%. So this one is actually doing a little better right now than the FX Scalper X from what I've seen at present. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. So one way or the other, you guys can, like I said, you have a week to decide if this is what you want to move forward with. And if you guys decide no on this one and you decide to go ahead and test this one, we'll do 2 more weeks of the Promax, or 3 weeks, whatever it is. We'll get to 4 weeks of testing with it. And then I'll do this again. And we'll come up with another expert advisor, a different one, and we'll test that one as well. All right, let us now check out. Let me see here. That's week 12 in the trailing stop. All right, let's go ahead now and see how you guys did last week or this week, depending on when you posted. All right. Hi, Larry. This week I didn't let the EA work, so I have no money on the account, and I think that I won't fund the account for at least 6 months. As you can see, the recession is on us, and I think will be big volatility in the markets. Okay. They have sent out a new set file, which doesn't have trailing stop. Maybe give that file a test. It's called set file 3. And as you guys just saw, where is it at here? That's exactly what we are testing now. And we can come back so you can see it does say set file 3 down here. Here it is, set file 3. And that's the preset 3 that we're kind of testing out right now. All right, from September to December last year, I made 50% profit amount amounting to USD 2K using Victor settings. Since January this year, I am flat with still my profits from last year. So maybe I am one of the lucky ones that didn't blow his account. The reason is that I manually closed trades when losses reached about 20%. It happened twice this year. Let's see what people have to say about that. Does Victor settings have trailing stop? Never used it. No, the original settings for Victor do not have trailing stop. Yes, indeed. A lot of people did very well with Victor's original settings. Even after he took that loss, most of the people that I've seen have already gotten back into profits with Victor's original settings. That's also something to keep in mind. And if you're interested in those, I definitely will, or I'm happy to send those over to you. And as far as what I'm testing out right now, preset 3, it comes with the EA. So once you, or if you decide to purchase the new version of the EA, and you can just use preset 3, and you can also take a look at some of the other presets as well. Just based on what I saw, I like preset 3. You can see here's preset 2, did 1.78%, had a pretty hefty loss there, and it's working to work its way back up. And then preset 1 is right here. Preset 1, that one is not showing. This one might be the account that they already pulled the funding out of. Let's see if they withdrew. Deposits 1,000, they withdrew. Okay, so yeah, they already withdrew from this account. So yeah, basically from what I saw, preset 3 definitely looks the best. So that's what I decided to run with here. So yeah, again guys, make sure you if you haven't yet, come over here and vote and decide what you guys want to do. We'll take a look at this again in next week's video. And yeah, I'll place a link to the FX Scalper X so that you guys can come here and take a look at some of this stuff and decide. Or you can let me know underneath this video what you'd like to see, either to test out FX Scalper X or to let this one run for at least 4 weeks. And by this one, I mean the preset 3 for Promax. All right, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on the Promax EA, you can send them my way, and I'll try to get those answered for you. If you want to test out this new version with the preset 3, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, folks.